Hello, my diamonds, my TikTokers, my Teletubbies. SheilaTruelove here with you. And we are going to make an egg salad, a very, very delicious egg salad. Now, I already have the green peppers and the onions. That's what you're going to need. You're going to need salt and pepper. Okay, I always use relish, and I always use a dash of hot sauce, and of course the very best Hellmann's mayonnaise and some mustard, and of course we need the eggs. The eggs are boiling right now, and as soon as they're ready, we will peel the eggs, dice them up, and add the ingredients. Now, while I'm peeling the eggs over here, let's listen to a TikTok, and then we can discuss it. This is Charleston White, and he explains, how much money do you think that a man should spend on a woman? Let's listen while I'm over here peeling the eggs.
And how much money should you spend on your girl a week?
Whatever's deemed necessary. Yeah, I don't think you should be, ain't no what you should spend. What makes sense? Yeah, what makes sense? Nigga, if we struggling, what makes sense? Nigga, okay, how much you supposed to spend on her, how much she supposed to spend on you? When you go broke, can you say, baby, can you go give me a loan in the bank? Let me hold down. Yeah. Yeah, can you say, baby, I need $300 to put toward my child support and I'll give you back $400 next week? Can you do that?
Can we do that?
Yeah, nigga, if you go broke, nigga, do your woman believe in you where you can give you some money? Most niggas can't. You know, most niggas can't. But here's the thing. Nigga, do your woman believe in you to give you some money? That's how you know. Man, baby, I got this business idea. So she believe in you enough, nigga, to go get her money and give it to you. That's how you know. See, niggas talk a lot of shit, but nigga, they can't ever do that.
As a man, how much money should you spend on your girl a week?
Whatever's deemed necessary.
Okay, my beautiful diamonds and my Teletubbies, we have the eggs ready here. We're going to chop them up. I boiled 12 eggs, and I'm chopping them up now. And as I chop them, let's talk about how much money do you think a woman should come across, according to Charleston White, when it comes to looking out for your lady. Okay, we got that right over here. Like he says, whatever makes sense. I agree with him on that. I believe that a marriage or relationship, just to see I'm dicing that up, is a partnership. Does she trust you enough to give you her money for him to pay his child support $300 and he'll pay you back $400? That sounds like a profit to me. And yeah, but the thing is, can you trust this man to pay you back? Because I think about my ex-husband when he was in a crisis and when he was in a jam, and he came to me. Did I help him out? Yes, I did. And how did that turn out? Not so good. Because he still, to this day, haven't paid me everything that he owes me. You know what I mean? So it depends on the man. You already know how I get down. I believe in 50-50 as long as my name is on the mortgage and on the lease. Or 70-30, depending on the man's ego. But like he says here, let's listen again.
Makes sense, nigga. If we struggling, what makes sense? Nigga, okay, how much you supposed to spend on her? How much you supposed to spend on?
He says, if we're struggling. Ladies, I hope we are wise enough to know that you shouldn't be dealing with men who are not at least a thousandaire, especially if they want children. they have to make at least $100,000 a year, or they shouldn't even be in a woman's face. They should be focusing on their finances. Now, when it comes to a man having a good idea for business, I also tried to get my ex-husband, let's open up a moving, let's create a moving company, because he had the license. So I said, the next time you purchase something, and I would have helped him get a truck. You know, when you have the back that you could load furniture and everything on it. And we can charge, look at the prices of what everyone else is charging. And then let's charge like $5 or $7 less. And let's make it like a Christian moving company. I would have done the marketing and the advertisement. I even had no problem going from door to door. I was a Jehovah's Witness, so when it comes to going from door to door, sweetheart, and talking to people and being convincing, I was very convincing, because I had several people who ended up getting baptized. They came into this organization, which I have regrets for that, but I was convincing. So I know how to get the clientele. But he was so busy focusing on 304s out in the street, these cheap, 304s, poison pushers. He treated people in the street better than he treated me. And it also depends on what type of business is he trying to open up. I'm a Capricorn. I'm very business oriented. I'm a hard worker. I'm consistent. And I know how to stick with things until it becomes successful. You can look at my channel, and this is not the only channel that I have. I have over 200,000 on this channel. And then I have my Instagram. And then I have my TikTok. And then I have my Coco. And then I have Scoops. I have several platforms where I'm consistent. And it proves to be growing successfully. Of course, I lose subscribers because people sometimes don't like what you have to say when you speak the truth, but that's not my problem. But anyway, I have so many other platforms. But when he says, are you willing to invest financially into your partner? Absolutely, I have no problem, as long as it's sensible. Now, if you want to tell me you want to be a rapper and all this crazy nonsense and I don't support your dreams, child, your dreams are foolishness. Now we have the eggs diced up, as you see. We're going to add our onions that are chopped up and bell peppers. You put a nice portion of that in there. Yeah, put it all in there actually, because I boiled 12 eggs because I'm doing a meal prep for the week. And then we're going to put our relish in. Put all that nice sweet relish in. Don't forget to clean as you go. And then you're going to add just a touch of Tabasco hot sauce. 1, 2, 3. Just a touch. And then you want to add your salt. Right? Salt. Not too much because you don't want high blood pressure. And then you want to add your pepper. Right? There we are. A nice helping of pepper. And then lastly, you want to put in some mustard. Mustard gives it a nice little taste to it. Just spread it right on top, just over it a little bit. And then lastly, you're going to put your Hellmann's mayonnaise. If you're going to get anything, try to get the best. I like Hellmann's because it has already an egg type flavor. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 healthy helpings of mayonnaise. And then we're going to stir that up, get that all together. But like I said, when he says, go ahead, Charleston.
When you go broke, can you say, baby, can you go give me a loan in the bank? Let me hold that. Yeah. Yeah, can you say, baby, I need $300 to put toward my child?
Yeah, it depends on the kind of man, honey. Me going out here, putting myself in debt, getting a loan out of the bank, and all of this for you, yeah. like I said, it depends on the man. And no, not really, because when a woman's looks change and her body changes, he starts to change. And a lot of time when you're dealing with black men, the moment they become successful, they turn their back on their own race and their own nation of women to go take care of somebody else's nation and race. So, like I said, it depends on the man, sweetheart, very strongly. But anyway, there you have it. We have our egg salad, and I'm going to serve it with, because I'm diabetic, so I usually eat saltine crackers, and I take 10 crackers, because 10 crackers, it works within the carbs that I'm permitted. It's only 17 grams of carbs, and I only eat 10. And I have that for lunch, along with a vegetable green smoothie. And that's with kale, spinach, berries, flaxseed, and oatmeal with almond milk. So there you have it, my darlings. A wonderful egg salad that I prepped for the week, and it's going to be delicious. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.